Mom, hi. I didn't realize it was that time already.
Yep, pretty.
Ah, from the yard.
Yeah.
Seemed almost ashamed to cut them.
I know. These are so gorgeous this year. Oh, I hope you haven't made anything special for dinner tonight.
No, not really.
Oh, fantastic, because I realized on the way home, driving in the car, that I had forgotten to tell you I was not coming home to dinner tonight.
Oh, so you're going out to dinner again, huh? Well, that's very nice.
Yeah. So you didn't, you don't mind that I told you so late? It's okay.
I really don't.
Okay, good.
Besides, I like to see you go out.
Thank you.
And if I don't have to worry about dinner, then it gives me some time to make those wonderful little cheese things that Mr. Castle is so crazy about.
Alice, you don't have to do that.
Yes, I do. I mean, he is really crazy about them. You will give him a cocktail, won't you?
I'm not going out with Mr. Castle.
Oh.
I'm going out with Dr. Weber.
You're Dr. Weber?
Alice, don't start with me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Sure you didn't.
This time I'm a little bit surprised.
Makes two of us.
But I just happen to think it's kind of wonderful.
Well, I just hope it's going to be a pleasant evening.
Well, I'm sure that it will be. Does this mean that you two...
That doesn't mean anything, Alice. It means we're going out to dinner and maybe dancing.
I know, but it's been a long time. Well, I mean, it has been a long time.
Yes, it has. It doesn't change anything. And if you should happen to wonder about Mr. Castle, I have every intention of going on seeing him anytime he calls me.
You mix one hell of a martini, Tony.
Thank you.
What's your secret?
Well, I do prize myself on the proper blend of ingredients. I've discovered it's essential in any worthwhile enterprise.
Listen, before we get comfortable, I think I have something that you...
Excuse me, sir. Those must be the latest tapes from the ELQ phone tape, right?
Yes, sir, plus something else, a telegram.
Thank you. Let me see that. It must probably be what we've been waiting for.
Yes, the boy apologized for the delay, but he found it difficult to locate the yacht slip.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
That's exactly what I thought. It's probably the same as mine.
Listen to this. Appointment will be necessary. Yours truly, Luke Spencer.
It's identical.
Well. Here's to you, Alexandria Quatermain. You should certainly not underestimate your little Luke Spencer.
It would appear the little short-order cook has decided to double-cross her.
Of course, and I am pleased to say that I thought he would.
Smart lad, that Spencer.
Yeah, I should say so. Smart enough to realize that in spite of her obvious charms, that others can offer much more for the Ice Princess than Alexandria Quatermain. Why don't you have another drink?
I intended to.
And while I'll fix your martini, then Albert can play the tapes.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
So for now, Robert, why don't we just sit back and relax and let's be entertained by the ELQ International.
Let's not forget the drink, though.
To the Ice Princess.
Long may she wait.
Oh, yes. I cannot tell you how wonderful I feel. I can't. You deserve every cent that you're going to get.
I couldn't agree with you more.
I shall forgive you for your lack of humility, but only because you're a genius. And this money that is in this purse is just waiting to jump into your hot little hands.
Wait,
What?
you heard me. I said hold it a minute.
Hold it? Isn't this the moment that you've been waiting for?
Yes, I've been waiting for this moment, but I think now that it's arrived, well, maybe I'm not ready for it yet.
I think I understand.
You do?
Mm-hmm. You just can't quite believe that you are finally getting what you have always waited for.
Maybe. Let's have another toast.
All right, what'll it be?
To money.
Nothing better. To money.
And to the highest bidder.
What are you trying to pull?
You're not drinking, Alex.
I don't think I quite heard you right.
Oh, no, you heard me right. Our glasses were raised to the highest bidder.
Why are you doing this to me?
Doing what? I merely proposed a toast.
We had a deal.
You might be a little polite and at least take one sip, Alex.
You're game playing.
Oh?
You know, wait, for a minute, you really had me going.
You think it's funny? Well, I think it's funny because I think you're the one playing the games.
I don't like it, Luke. I don't like it one bit. Now, you better keep your side of the bargain.
Oh, but Alex, I did. I kept my side of the bargain. I got the Ice Princess.
But you are going to give to me in exchange for the money in that purse.
It's just, I know you've got the money in your purse. I know that.
I know you. I know you. And you are not gonna let me down.
Oh, Al, what kind of a fool do you take me for?
Nobody's fooling, I know it.
Well, then don't treat me like a fool.
How could you even doubt it? I have trusted you. I have trusted you more than anyone that I ever trusted in my life.
I don't think you even know the meaning of the word trust.
That's a cruel thing to say. After everything that we've been through. You know, I thought that we had a very special bond. One that started at the very beginning. Do you remember? Do you remember? I know you felt something.
Anything good that I felt was ripped away very, very quickly, Alex. Right from the beginning, it was nothing but lies. Nothing but lies.
It's not fair.
All right, maybe it isn't. Prove it.
How?
By giving me an answer. But before I ask the question, I want you to know that I am bored with all of this. And I'm going to give you one last chance. I want you to tell me exactly what that ugly thing is. What is an ice princess, Alex?
You sure you wouldn't like a drink?
I am sure.
You look like you could use one.
Alan, I don't want a drink. I told you.
And when you stop pacing up and down, you're making me nervous.
Look, Edward, something is obviously bothering you. Thank you. Why don't you just tell us what it is?
I'm annoyed, that's all.
At what?
Meetings.
What are you talking about?
Your mother's infernal meetings.
I beg your pardon?
Well, she's at one of those endless ladies' auxiliary meetings tonight. Lord knows when she's going to get home. Lord knows what they find to talk about, hour upon hour. I don't know why she goes.
Well, if she had to be there tonight.
Why, the whole thing would fall apart without her?
Edward, have you forgotten she was chairperson of the charity auction?
All right, so she deserves a rest.
Of course she does, but she's not going to be able to until they figure out just what the expenses were from the auction. That's what she's doing tonight.
Ah.
For heaven's sakes, Edward, they have to find out how much money General Hospital made.
How much they made. Listen, they could meet from now until doomsday. Never figure out how much money was lost at that damned auction.
Ooh. Well, what do you, suppose that was all about?
Who knows?
You know, he's been like this a lot lately. Have you noticed?
Well, I think he's got a lot on his mind, you know, business, the pressure of it, competition.
Well, I don't know. Maybe, might just be a hunch. You think it could have anything to do with that statue that was stolen?
You mean the one that disappeared with Luke Spencer from the auction?
Do you think that Luke Spencer took it?
If I look at you 10, he did.
You know, I get the feeling that Noah Drake really matters to you.
Yeah, I think he does.
Hey, what I wish you'd stop pacing. I'm getting exhausted just watching you.
Well, I'm a little jumpy, that's all. You know, it calms the nerves.
A little jumpy. I've never seen you more nervous in my life. You're going to wear a hole in the floor.
Oh, that's not supposed to be him. It's early.
Aren't you going to answer the door?
Yeah, I'll get it. Please, God, don't let it be Noah.
Thank the Lord. No, thank me. I'm the one who had to lug these all the way from the library. Hi, Jess.
Oh, hi, Ruby.
Okay, Ruby, give him to me quick.
There you go. Would somebody mind telling me what's going on? Well, all I know is that she called me and asked me to go to the library and take out every single book I could find on Beethoven and Mozart. Did you ever hear of it?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Did you ever hear what his real name is? Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Took me a half hour to learn how to spell it.
Come on, you two. This is very serious business. My whole life could turn into a Greek tragedy tonight.
Do you know that's what happened to Mozart? The librarian told me. Even though he was very talented, he died very young. I guess maybe because of that name. Anyway, I know a lot about him.
I think I'm beginning to comprehend all of this. The concert you're going to tonight with Noah, Mozart, right?
Yes, it is. And I think I may have made the biggest mistake of my life.
With Noah, you haven't known him long enough.
Jessie, this is serious business. I feel awful about it. I lied to him.
You lied to him.
Well, it wasn't exactly a lie. It was more like a fake.
Okay, I'm going to sit down, and you can tell Aunt Ruby all about it. That is, if you want to.
Well, when Noah asked me to go to the concert with him tonight, he asked me if I liked classical music.
And you said, do I like classical music? Does a kid like candy?
Not exactly, but close. Then he asked me who my favorite composer was.
And you answered?
I didn't. I asked him who his was.
And he said Mr. Beethoven and Mr. Mozart.
Yeah, he said Beethoven, which is exactly why I have to learn something about both of them, or I'm going to feel like an absolute idiot tonight.
Oops. I hope you're a fast study.
He's not supposed to be here yet.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bobbie. For this Noah, I'll try and get him to go down for a quart of milk. That'll give you more time.
How's it going?
Well, look who's here.
Hi, Jessie. Hello, ladies.
Oh, hi.
Jeremy asked me to bring him over here, and Jessie, Audrey said I should bring you back home even if I have to kidnap you.
Oh. You did want these music appreciation books, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Jeremy.
Well, he insisted I bring him right over here as soon as I get home.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Dr. Hardy. Jeremy and I talked, and I told him I'd help him out with a quiz.
You did?
Well, we talked about it today.
Yeah, but I thought it was the other way around. I was gonna quiz you.
Well, in that case, why don't you have a seat and we'll quiz each other, okay? What I'm really interested in right now is Beethoven, okay?
Good evening.
Dr. Weber, oh, my goodness, you do look so handsome.
I do? Thank you. Thank you very much. May I come in?
Oh, yes, sure. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Alice.
I don't know what I was thinking of.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good.
How are you?
Oh, just fine. Fine, thank you.
Oh, that's good to hear.
House looks great. It's great.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you.
I said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's
Take
just
it
that
again.
I'm very glad to see you.
Very glad to see you.
Dr. Weber, I should have mentioned this before.
What's that?
Well, I should have thanked you for all the help that you've given Heather.
You don't have to, really.
Well, but you've given her so much help.
Well, Heather's done a great deal for herself, Alice. She really has.
Yeah, but if you hadn't been helping her, I'm not sure that she would have. I mean, you found a place to live. You got her a job.
Yeah, but let's just hope that it works out well for her, okay?
Yeah,
It's not
well,
over yet.
something's got to, right?
Well, tell the truth, she isn't that happy at Rose's. Now, Rose is trying to make her comfortable, but...
It's very nice of Rose to take her in. I'm sure Heather must realize that.
Well, Heather would have an adjustment wherever she was, Alice. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that it goes fine and no problems. But don't you worry about it, okay?
Okay, I'll try not to. It makes it a lot easier to know that you're helping her. So I'd like to thank you again.
And you're most welcome. It's really neat. I mean, it's nice. It's great to be back in this house.
I'm sure.
I thought I heard voices.
Oh.
I beg your pardon. Am I supposed to know you?
Dr. Richard Weber, I presume.
I don't know what to say. You, look fantastic. Beautiful is a better word.
Thank you. You don't look half bad yourself. Big change from a couple of hours ago. Do you like this, really?
Yes, it looks, really fantastic. Something new?
No, actually, I sort of reached in the closet, and that's what I found.
Well, some fine.
I'm glad you like it.
I do.
You do look beautiful. In fact, I haven't seen you look this pretty in a long time.
Thank you, Alice.
You're welcome.
Ready when you are, CB?
Oh, well, I'm ready. Shall we be off?
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Go.
Got my dancing shoes on.
You do?
Dr. Weber?
Yes?
Yes.
After you.
No, I insist. Please, ladies first. Go ahead.
Okay, if you insist.